In this video, I'm going to walk you through how I create stunning viral POV faceless videos. The kind of videos that rack up tons of views and followers because they're just that engaging. And people love it. But the real magic, we're going to build this entire thing on AutoPilot using N8N with zero code. You'll just type in a short text prompt, and in a few seconds, boom, you've got a POV video ready to go. And here's the best part. If you're a premium member of the Zero2Launch community, you get to generate these videos unlimited, completely free. No hidden rendering costs, no API overcharges. Just plug and play. Plus, if you've got other creative ideas like image to video storytelling, you can build those too. Our API supports unlimited generation, so you're not just learning how to automate like a pro, you're building a real scalable business backend without burning a hole in your wallet. On the occasion of launching our brand new image to video API, we're keeping the current pricing crazy low for just a few more days. It's our way of saying thanks to our early adopters, before we officially increase the price once the rollout completes. So if you've been waiting to start automating your content, or if you're serious about launching your faceless video empire, now's the best time to jump in. You'll get unlimited access to all the powerful APIs we've shown, plus the ability to build workflows just like this with zero extra cost per render. And remember, this isn't just a demo, this is exactly how real businesses scale on AutoPilot. Okay, check this out. We first type a text idea into the form, just a simple sentence or two for a POV video, then we hit submit, and from that moment on, the entire workflow kicks in automatically. After just a few moments, we have a 10-second POV video. Done and dusted, it's been uploaded to YouTube, logged into our Google Sheet. All fully automated. No clicks needed. Let's take a look at the final POV video we've generated. Great. It only took one click to create a 10-second POV video. The POV video is now live on YouTube and has been successfully saved to our sheet for easy management and future monitoring. All right, now let's break down how the workflow actually works, step by step. First, we start with a simple form submission. This is where the user types in their idea for a POV video. In N8N, you can easily find this node by searching for form trigger in the node search box. Once the form is submitted, we take the input text and send it into an edit fields node. This node is key. It lets us structure the system prompt and the user prompt for a text generation node. We're basically telling our LLM how to generate a compelling visual prompt, the kind you'd use to turn a simple idea into a powerful, engaging POV scene. This node is similar to when you use an AI agent with ChatGPT. But here, we're using GPT 4.1 via the Zero2Launch API. Now, if you're a premium member, you get unlimited access to this API, which means you can generate as many scripts or prompts as you want without worrying about cost. You just head over to the Zero2Launch API docs, copy the scroll command for the text generation endpoint, and paste it right into an HTTP request node inside your workflow. Then you'll receive an API template where you simply fill in all the necessary information, such as the access key and the request body in JSON format. This text generation node takes the user and system prompts from the previous node as input to generate a POV video prompt. The generated output is a single string, which we then pass to a function node to extract the actual prompt. In the function node, we extract only the prompt content returned by our text generation API, and it's now ready to be passed to the image generation node to create the POV image. This is where things start to get visual. We send that prompt into an image generation model, also powered by our API. Again, if you're a premium member, this is unlimited too. In the API docs, just scroll down and find the image generation API. Then copy the CURL command and import it into a new HTTP request node. Once imported, you'll have a ready-made template for the image generation API. Enter your access key in the XAPI key header. Then move on to update the body JSON with the right fields. For the image prompt, you'll insert the dynamic text, which we passed from the previous function node. You can leave the image size and model name as is, unless you want to customize them. This node will return a temporary image URL, which is hosted on our server for 30 minutes. Let's take a quick look at the image. Awesome. Looks perfect. Now let's move to the most important part, turning this POV image into a fully generated video. To do that, we'll pass this image URL into our image to video API. To find this endpoint, go back to the API docs. As usual, copy this URL command and import it directly into HTTP request node. You'll now have the full template for the video generation API. Again, just fill in your XAPI key header with your access key. Then move down to configure the body JSON. There are a few required fields you need to set. The image URL should come from the previous step. The positive prompt should be the same POV prompt we generated earlier. We also include a negative prompt to help the model avoid generating blurry or weird results. For the video format, we'll use a size that fits short-form content and set the duration to 10 seconds. Yes, this API supports both 5-second and 10-second video options. Now, once you run this node, it will instantly return a task ID, along with a status message that tells us whether the generation has started. We'll use that task ID to track the video rendering progress. And that's where the next node comes in. Check video status. This node checks the progress of the video generation. By using the task ID returned from the previous step, you can find this check status API in the docs as well. So feel free to explore it and understand its structure. In our workflow, you'll notice that this node runs multiple times. That's because while the video is still being generated, the API returns a processing status, so we set up an if node to monitor that status message. If the status is still processing, it routes to the false branch and triggers a wait node, giving the system a little time before checking again. But if the status changes to success, the if node routes to the true branch, and we proceed to the next step, download video. The download video node uses the video URL returned earlier to download and convert the video into a data file, which is now ready to be passed into the YouTube upload node. And finally, we upload the video directly to YouTube. Once the upload is complete, we receive a video ID in response. From that video ID, we construct the full YouTube video link. And now, here's the last step. We save both the video title and the YouTube link into a Google Sheet file, so everything stays organized and easy to manage. And that's it, from a simple idea to a complete POV video on YouTube. All done automatically and all tracked in one place. And by the way, all the prompts, API templates, and the final N8N workflow are ready for you to use right inside the classroom lesson. No need to start from scratch or guess what goes where. You can simply clone the exact setup, plug in your API key, and hit run. All right, that's it for this lesson. Go test it out, have fun with the workflow, and I'll see you in the next one.